TEAMSEAS is a charity event hosted by Mark Rober and Mr. Beast with the aim to raise 30 million US dollars to clear 30 million pounds of trash from the oceans, rivers and beaches. All of the money raised goes directly to the Ocean Conservancy and the ocean cleanup groups. It would be amazing if you could donate even just $1, because that will go a huge way towards reaching the goal of clearing 30 million pounds of rubbish from the oceans. And be sure to share as much as possible with the hashtag TEAMSEAS to make sure that everyone knows, to get as many people taking part as possible. The campaign ends officially on January the 1st of 2022, so if we can get this goal reached by then, that would be amazing. There will be links in the description to more information about this project, how you can donate, and what you can do to contribute. Let's team up to clean up. For the rest of this video, I thought it'd be quite fitting to showcase a game that I made in March 2020, which I called Krabby Island Catch. It was actually for a mini jam, a type of game jam which lasts for 72 hours, although I actually only spent 48 hours because I took a break for the second day. But while it wasn't amazing, I think I did a pretty alright job with it. And there'll be a link in the description to download it, as it's on itch.io. And so I'm going to show you exactly how the game works and also the development involved. This is the project that I made, and you can clearly see that it was made in Unreal Engine 4. And so I'm gonna first load it up and show you the game, and then I'll show you some stuff in the editor. So if I boot this up, you can hear it's got some music. And before I go into it, I just want to show where I got everything from. So all of the gameplay and stuff I made. I also made the sound effects that you'll hear like when I hover over menu items, and I also made all the environment and stuff. But I did source my music and also some of these assets externally, but I have all the licensing for those. And I'm going to turn the audio down just a little bit there, because it's quite loud. But yeah, so you can find the download link in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Here's the instructions. So there'll be crabs falling from the sky, and you have to catch them in this little basket in front of you. And every time you catch one, you get a point. Simple as that, and you only have 1 minute to catch as many as possible. So quite simply, you just want to get as many points as possible. Controls are really simple, and it also supports controllers, but I'm going to be using mouse and keyboard. There we go. I'm on this little island with big vast open ocean, really beautiful looking, and there's crabs falling from the skies, and you've got to try and catch them. Let's see if I can get one. Where is it? Hey, I got one. Oh, there we go. Missed that one. Is it going to land on the tree? Yeah. Oh, okay, I can't get it. I'm not doing very good. There we go, I got one. So you got to sort of keep looking up while watching where you're going. You don't want to walk into things. There's a fire as well. It's all got audio. Yay. I got 20 seconds. How many can I get? I'm on 5. Oh, that's on the tree. Just go over here, maybe. Oh. Okay, there's none spawning over here. Can go in the water a little bit. Okay. I'm not getting very good spawn. You can jump as well in case you get stuck on obstacles. Whoa! That one went flying. And game over. I only got 5. Also, you can't move once the game over screen comes up, so you can't cheat. Alright, let's try it again. Beat my score. I want to get at least 10. I'm not happy till I've got 10. Come on. Let's get 10 crabs. Yeah, I got one. Nice. Where's it going to spawn? There's one over here. Hey, I got it. Oh. Sometimes they bounce and go flying off. Hey. Oh. Come on, fall in. Ah. It bounced off. No, I've only got 3. I'm doing worse. No. Ah. Yeah, I got one. Oh. No. Come on, I at least beat my last score. Yes, it fell off the tree. Oh no, I got 10 seconds to get one more. No. Come on. No, I was just short. Ah, well. So I actually had a few different ideas for this game. Originally, the crabs were going to be animated and walk up onto the beach. And I think you would have to, like, I can't remember exactly what would happen then, but you'd have to do something about collecting them as they walk onto the beach and stuff. But in the end, I chose to make them fall from the sky instead. But, yeah, so that's my game. I only spent a few hours on this, so it's not amazing, but I'm pretty happy with the result. So let's show you exactly how this level works. So this is actually the menu screen, that's the background for it, as you can sort of see here. And now if I go into the actual game level, not that one, that one. There we go, this is the actual level then, and we can actually fly around. So all of these assets I got from this company called Cinti Studios. I have paid for their assets so I could use them. Where was the content? Geometry, I think. Meshes? No, it's not that one. Island. Assets. There we go. So these are all the assets that I got from them. So they were really nice and helpful, just to sped things up a bit. I was going to create them myself, but I was pretty short on time. So I had to get that done quickly. And the ocean, I can't remember where I got that from, but that is also a third-party asset. It's really cool though. Like, if you could go underwater, it looks like this, which is really nice. And it's got waves and everything. But I've limited the boundary box, so you can't really go too far out of the island area. And there's also like an audio emitter for the fire, which just adds a really nice effect to it. Don't know what's going on here. That might be because I've updated the thing, but that's the player there. So the way the crabs work is there's just a load of spawners up in the sky. It's not the best tactic, but it's the one I went with. So basically each of these spawners would randomly spawn a crab, and they would just set on a random spawn time. And I can actually go in here. I've got this AI section here where I've got all of these things. You can see here where I was actually planning to make it so that the crabs would walk and stuff, but I was having a little trouble getting that to work. So I just opted for the crabs falling from the sky instead. And there's the code for the spawner. So it's just a simple timer event, and they would loop. And then there's so it can go anywhere between 1 and then every 20 seconds it will spawn one. Oh, I didn't mean to close that, but it doesn't matter. And then you've got things like the crabs, but I didn't end up utilizing most of this, unfortunately. And if I go to the first person blueprint, you can see I've got basket and everything. So if I open that up, actually no, not that one. Which one would it be? That's the custom controller for pausing and unpausing. That one, first person character. So you've got input, so you can walk around, and UI, and then there's a timer, which is for the 1 minute. So you can see here, this makes the timer count down from 1 minute to 0, and then once it runs out, it disables the player movement, gives you the game over screen, and then after 5 seconds it will fade out and go back to the menu screen. And over here there's the code for the basket, so that every time a crab overlaps with the basket mesh, it will destroy the crab so that it's not still there and doesn't just fall through the basket, but it will add to the counter, which is really cool. So yeah, and it also plays sound effect. And the sound effects I also created myself, well, most of them anyway. If I go to the audio, so you've got the music, which I have a license for, and the ocean waves, and this sound that I didn't end up using, which is just some wind. But I used the ocean waves and the music, and those I obtained externally. But all of these sounds, I made them myself. I've got a synthesizer which I like to make sound effects and things with, and some music, but I didn't really have time to make a full like music track for this, so I used something else instead. And that's pretty much it, other than just showing you the menu stuff. So obviously there's all like the code for the menu, and yeah, and for all the buttons there. And then you've got the UI for the player, pause screen, because you can actually pause in-game, and the instruction screen, game over, and the credits. So it's all pretty simple really. So yeah, thought that was just a bit of interesting stuff I could show you, which I wanted to obviously find something related to oceans and stuff. And yeah, so hopefully we can clear up all the world's rubbish. I mean, it's not going to be all of the world's, but as much as possible. And it'd be great if eventually one day we could say that we've cleared up all of the world's oceans and stopped putting waste everywhere. But yeah, one can wish. But maybe one day the oceans could look as beautiful as this. Nice and clean. So thank you for watching. Please be sure to support the cause and donate to the charities listed in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.